Sure, this puppy looks cute and cuddly on the outside, but don't let her fool you. Find out what her evil plan is for world destruction on today's BFD. What's worse for the planet, your dog or your SUV? We've all heard of a carbon footprint, but what's your ecological footprint? Think of it like a balance sheet for the world. On one side are resource-consuming activities that support human life, such as energy use, logging, farming, fishing, and waste created by all of those actions. On the other side is the Earth's ability to replace those resources and absorb waste. Here's the bad news. We've already used 1.5 times what the planet can replace. Whoops. One of the most shocking stats is that in terms of ecological footprints, your pet often has a bigger impact than your car does. I know it's hard to believe, but you have to think about the resources that goes into feeding your pets. Using the math that it takes about 71 square feet of land to generate 1 pound of chicken per year, far more for beef, and about 22 square feet to generate a pound of cereal. That gives a medium-sized dog an ecological footprint of 0.84 hectares, which is a bit larger than a football field. A Land Cruiser's eco-footprint, by comparison, is about half of that. Now, the research is somewhat contentious, and perhaps the biggest counter-argument is that the land devoted to raising food for your pets is often the same land raising food for us. So we are sharing. Isn't that right? We're sharing. Regardless, the message is clear that dogs and cats consume lots of resources just by being carnivores. Don't worry, we're not about to ask you to get rid of your pets. These animals become a part of our families, and we cannot put a price on that. But as we make quite valid excuses for our cats and our dogs like you, we need to do our best to make up for their impact, just like we do for our cars and all of our other extravagances in our lives. If you need another piece of inspiration to shop local and avoid excess packaging, well, remember, you're shopping to reduce Fluffy's impact too. One way to do this is by making your own pet food at home with locally sourced materials. Pets require different diets than humans, but if you do a little reading on it, you can often save money and have a smaller environmental impact as well. Conscious pet owners have started demanding environmentally conscious practices from store-bought pet food. And if you are interested in reducing your household's paw print, that is a great place to start. The fact that your little meat eater has an environmental effect or that we need to be conscious of what we use shouldn't be news. And it's way easier to blame stinky, smelly SUVs, which isn't to say that they aren't a part of the problem. But pets are an important part of our lives, and learning that they have an eco-footprint should only inspire us to work harder to keep this planet healthy. Because hey man, it's their planet too, all right? Maybe I'll work twice as hard and get 2 dogs. How about that? What? Check out the links below for some other sustainable actions you can take to reduce your footprint. Now you should probably get out of here before I tell you about the environmental impact of not drinking local beer. Quick, go before I ruin everything that's good in this world. For BFD, I'm Marisha Ray, this was Sophie, and don't forget to subscribe.